From WFRV TV, Local 5, serving Northeast Wisconsin, including Green Bay, Fox Cities, and the Lakeshore. This is Newsmaker Sunday.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us for Newsmaker Sunday. I'm Tom Zalaski. There is an organization that's been helping the Fox Valley area for more than 75 years now. This morning we're talking about United Way Fox Cities and their new initiative. And joining us this morning, Megan Sherwood, the Director of Community Engagement for United Way, and Mel Garrett's Data Care's volunteering co-lead. And to both of you, thank you so much for being here this morning. Much appreciated. Before we get into the nuts and bolts of United Way, a little background on both of you. How did you get to, Megan, to where you are today?
Yes, so I've been with United Way Fox Cities for 4 years, and prior to that, I actually worked for a local school district and was a campaign champion for United Way Fox Cities. So I was the one who helped run the district's workplace giving campaign. So that kind of got me involved with United Way. And then when a position opened at United Way, I was really interested in the mission and really excited about the opportunity and really took that chance. So that's how I got started with United Way and started my work there.
So you knew what you were getting into?
Yes.
Yeah, you weren't surprised by it at all.
No.
Mel, as the volunteering co-lead, fancy title. What is that? How did you get that?
So I actually got started with United Way about 10 years ago. The workplace that I was at ran a really strong campaign, and it was part of the culture. So I became involved through the workplace and then wanted to give back a little bit more. So I became a volunteer directly with United Way Fox Cities through their emerging leader group, and then through different ways through their entire group. And now currently am on the Lead United committee, the newer initiative, as their volunteer co-lead.
It's like a full-time job. Megan, what would you say is the mission of United Way?
Yeah, so our mission is really to bring people together to help create lasting change in our community. So really to mobilize individuals, organizations, businesses, our community as a whole to create a stronger Fox Cities.
Your neighbors, your neighborhood, everybody's doing so much good there. Here's a staggering statistic here. Is this true that you're helping to positively impact 1 in 3 people in the communities around you? Nobody knows there's that kind of a need out there. 1 in 3 people you're impacting.
That's correct, yes. Yeah.
How so? How are you impacting?
Yeah, so helping support through our nonprofit partners that we are fortunate enough to work with through initiatives like our 211 program, through our Fox Cities, our Kimberly-Clark diaper bank that helps support providing diapers to families, through a variety of initiatives, just helping support those 1 in 3 individuals in the Fox Cities that really need that support.
Nobody would ever think that there are that many people being touched.
Yes.
You're thinking, no, I don't know anybody who is helped, but in fact we probably all do. Some remarkable numbers on your website. In the last fiscal year, United Way Fox Cities distributed you talked about the Kimberly-Clark, you distributed 1 million diapers through the Kimberly-Clark Diaper Bank.
That's correct.
How does that feel, knowing that you helped that many on that large of a scale?
Yes, it's amazing to be able to support those families. Obviously, a staggering number, knowing that that support is out there, that 1 in 2 families with children need support and assistance in being able to provide diapers for their babies. We are lucky to be able to co-operate that diaper bank with our partners at Jake's Network of Hope to get those diapers out to families. It's a blessing to be able to provide those diapers and be able to get those in the hands of families who need those.
For 1 million diapers, for either Mel or Megan, how do you get that many diapers?
through having a very fortunate, having a community that is really rallied around the cause, through having partners like Kimberly Clark and our other really generous corporate partners, and our generous community that has helped support, getting those diapers so that we can provide those to the community. Wow. We wouldn't be able to do it without the support of our community.
Much more to come with United Way right after this, so please stay right there. Back now with Megan Sherwood and Mel Garretts talking about United Way Fox Cities and their plans for the upcoming year. We were talking about some of your statistics over the past year. You provided more than 45,000 school-based counseling sessions. I didn't know United Way did counseling. What kind of sessions are you doing?
So that is in partnership with our PATH program, which stands for Providing Access to Healing for Students. And that is a partnership with local mental health service organizations that provide counseling and school-based mental health supports directly at the schools for youth, so that it removes barriers like transportation, needing to leave school to have access to that care, having parents have to leave work, so that, just creating so many barriers to that access to care. So we have partners in that mission to provide that counseling support that we know is so needed, during this time.
And you mentioned transportation. You provided 25,000 rides?
Yes.
Who's doing all that driving?
That is in support of the VT Connector, which is a partnership with Valley Transit.
Okay, so you're getting help with a major organization here. It's not just a bunch of moms.
Yes,
doing rides.
Nope, in collaboration with so many of our community partners.
We've been mentioning off and on some of your new initiatives. What's Lead United?
Yes, so Lead United is our new initiative really focused around connecting the next generation of change makers to United Way Fox Cities and to the community. So providing opportunities through 4 pillars of work around advocacy, fundraising, investing, and volunteering. Those are ways that our LEAD members can plug into the work that we're doing. And that way they can learn more about what's going on in the community, what is happening with our nonprofits, what are our nonprofits seeing and what supports do they need, and then how as a group can we mobilize to create change and help affect that change with our nonprofits. So we have that initiative that's really kind of tackling how we can help support the community at that level. Yeah. And that's where we have Mel, and so many volunteers that are helping us do that. Yeah,
Mel, you're at the top of the food chain here when it comes to volunteering. What is your role in all of this? I mean, are you physically doing the volunteer work? Is your role mainly of finding other volunteers, coordinating people? What are you doing?
Simple answer to that is yes.
Yeah.
We're doing all of it. So like Megan talked about, we have the 4 pillars, so the advocacy, fundraising, investing, and volunteering. I'm just co-leading the volunteering section of that, but we are looking to make meaningful change within the community by finding volunteer events that we can assist with, creating our own events that are supporting a need that's already in the community, and finding the people to get those volunteer needs taken care of.
So where are you finding people? Where are you finding volunteers?
Honestly, I feel like a lot of them are coming from the workplaces
Really?
and just the networks. We have a very strong network of people who are really engaged in our community and want to be giving back. They just don't necessarily always know how to do it. I know how that's how I started as well, was I needed an organization behind me to really push forward. So with the Lead United group, we're able to have that broader reach and really find people who are looking to give back to the community.
As far as people making contributions, I mean, are there different levels that people can give?
Yeah, for Lead United, we really just ask that any of our members make a gift that's meaningful to them. You know, we're giving back of our time and our talent and our treasure, and we know that that is, you know, important in so many ways. So we want that to be something that's meaningful for our members to give back to them, and we know that that can look a variety of different ways, you know, based on where they are in their careers and where they are in their, you know, kind of trajectory of life. So we want that to be flexible and kind of grow with where they are in their careers.
Some of the events Lead United has done so far, what have you done?
So in March, we hosted our Spring into Summer Family Festival. That is a resource fair that brings families to the resources in the community. So it provides opportunities for parents and caregivers to connect with local resources that can help children throughout the summer, continue to grow and learn through that summer time gap. We also recently hosted a mental well-being deep dive in April, which we brought subject matter experts in to discuss the mental well-being needs of our community throughout the lifespan, and really see where our group can assist within our community.
We have much more to come with United Way, so please stay right there. Back now with Megan Sherwood and Mel Garrett's talking about United Way, Fox Cities, and their plans in the upcoming year. What events do we keep an eye on? What's coming up?
Yeah, so we have a very exciting fall planned. We are planning another deep dive day, as Mel had mentioned. We had our deep dive back in April. We're kind of expanding on that learning that we had back in April to focus a little bit more on emerging needs in the community. Again, having that this fall. We are also planning a kind of unique, we can't kind of talk too much about it yet, but a large-scale fundraising event that we are planning to host this year as well. This year, or maybe even into next year. Something that we haven't done before, but something unique to us that we're looking to host. As well as a community day of caring that our Lead United group is looking to plan. So Day of Caring is a kind of United Way worldwide event that typically can happen in the spring or fall, and we are looking to have our Lead United group help us facilitate that activity. So a day of giving back and volunteering that would be open to the community to sign up for. So lots of exciting things in the works that we will we have planning and should be having our details coming out on our website soon.
Right. Another initiative, United 211.
Yes.
What's that all about?
Yes, so 211 is a call, text, chat line that anyone can call, text, or chat at any time, free to use 24/7 to be connected to health and human service related needs at any time. And 211 is also activated in times of disaster relief. So when we had local flooding in Appleton or the flooding with the Manawa Dam last summer, 211 was there to assist with taking calls for that flood relief as well. So 211 is really a resource in the community that is there at any time for anyone to be connected to for any of their needs, whether that's housing, food insecurity, transportation. That's what 211 is there for. And last year alone took over 13,000 calls, which is amazing that we were able to connect people to those resources that they need, and really not just giving a person a phone number or saying here's a resource that you can call. Our 211 specialists are really making that warm connection for the caller, so that they are connecting them to the organization to help that caller be able to be connected to that resource when available.
So Mel, Megan's talking about all these programs that you're doing. You're working full-time. You're a nurse. Where do you find the time to go and do the United Way thing?
Honestly, it's kind of been ingrained in me over time. I've been with United Way Fox Cities in some capacity for 10 years. So it's just become a lifestyle for me, but it's also a passion. It's something that I feel very strongly about. I know that if I give to United Way financially, the dollars are going to our local community. And I know that if I'm giving my time, sometimes that's more important than the dollars. So it's truly just something that's a passion for me, and I love to talk about it. I love to get people involved in it, and I know it's truly helping our community.
Yeah, I guess I asked the question because there are a lot of people out there who say, well, I just don't have time to do that. When if you've got a full-time job as a nurse, everybody's got time.
You find the time.
Yeah.
to do that. Let me do a lightning round here, quick on a few programs. United Way's Path for Students.
Yes.
What is that?
So that is the mental health, yes, counseling, school-based mental health counseling programs.
Okay. Be Well Fox Valley.
Yes, so Be Well Fox Valley provides nutrition and healthy eating supports for individuals who were diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, type 2 pre-diabetic, type 2 diabetes, and helps individuals who, especially those who are living in our ALICE population. And ALICE is an acronym which stands for Asset Limited Income Constrained Employed, which I think our friends from Brown County United Way might have talked about when they were here with you. But those are individuals who are living above the federal poverty level, but we know that they are still not necessarily living within a thriving budget or really being able to make ends meet. So the Be Well program really helps individuals face food insecurity and be able to have access to fresh and healthy foods.
Sure. We are back to wrap up with United Way right after this. Please stay right there. We are talking United Way with Megan Sherwood and Mel Garrett about United Way Fox Cities plans for the upcoming year. You got something called Community Upscale. What is that all about?
Yes, so Community Upscale is free LinkedIn learning courses that anyone can take to really build and enhance skills that employers are looking for. So anyone can check it out at communityupscale.org and learn more about courses. And it's really intended for individuals who are learning to just build skills that can help boost their resume. If they're looking for something just to enhance their career, whether that's AI learning, whether whatever they're looking for, just to kind of build on what they already are doing at their job, or if they're looking to transition careers and looking for some new skills, would definitely encourage individuals to check that out. That is in partnership with United Way Wisconsin. So we have really some excitement going on around community upskill. So would love for individuals to check that out.
Okay. You do so much good work. Do you ever have people who come back to you who have been helped to say, without you?
We do.
You do.
We do, yeah. And we're fortunate to hear those stories quite often when we are visiting companies and our corporate partners during their campaigns. Oftentimes when we are on site talking to companies during the time of their campaigns, we often have many individuals telling us that without United Way or without 211 or without this program or that program, my child wouldn't have had access to diapers, or I wouldn't have been connected to this service or that service. And that really just makes the work that we do so much more impactful, and that really just is so special to hear from individuals that the work that we're doing is really touching their lives, and that it really is, as you had said before, the 1 in 3, that is our friends, our family members, our neighbors. You may never know the people who are affected by, or touched by the programs that are a United Way program, but it could be anyone. And when we hear those stories, it's just amazing to hear that and to know that, someone's life was made better by the work that we do.
Well, yeah, it's why you do it. Like Mel said at the top of the show, you're doing it, for a passion. You're not doing it for the money. Speaking of money, you need money. How do we donate? How do you get money? What do you need?
Yes, so we have options for individuals on our website to give, and would encourage anyone to check that out. We have, a way for someone to go and give on our website at any time, and people can do that whether they work at a workplace or not. I know traditionally people think of United Way at the time of a workplace campaign, but you don't have to work for a company to be part of a campaign. You can give if you so choose at any time, or if your company is having a campaign and you want to be a part of that, you can give that way as well.
I know we have an annual one here at Channel 5. It's the United. We look forward to it every year. Volunteers. How, if somebody wants to volunteer, what do they do? Do they call? Do they go to the website? How does that all work? And how do you qualify to be a volunteer?
So I think the easiest way to get engaged in the Lead United program specifically is to go to the website, unitedwayfoxcities.org. There's a tab for engagement groups. You'll find Lead United on there. And from there, you can get connected with Megan or myself to get involved in the Lead United program and volunteer.
Yeah. So if they volunteer, what kinds of volunteer work would they be doing?
So we're looking to fill the need of the community. So we're really out there asking, different areas of our community, what do you guys need? We're not looking to create a need or fill a need that is maybe not there already. So we're looking for companies or nonprofits who have something that they need done. And then we are filling that need for them. So it's a lot of hands-on opportunities, along with some of our other events, like our Spring into Summer event, where we have volunteers at that event that are essentially running the event for the nonprofits to assist them to connect people with our community.
All right, Mel, Megan, thanks so very much for being with us this morning.
Thank you.
Much appreciated. And if you have a newsmaker in your town who you think we ought to have on this program, let us know about it. Send us an email to tips@wearegreenbay.com, or you can message us on Facebook. And be sure to join us once again Sunday morning at 7:30. Until then, have a great day.